back of the rim. Got it! Oh, the slam! Using Curry way downtown. Oh, what a shot from Curry!
In my series prediction for the Celtics and Nets, one of the keys to the series I had was that the Nets are going to need Bruce Brown on the floor a lot for his defensive capabilities, and then they're running a big. The specific problem I had with that was that it was Andre Drummond, but at the end of the game they have Nick Claxton. Regardless, my point with bringing that up stands, and it's that outside of the paint, you can totally ignore those two players at all times. For a defense such as Boston, this is a huge advantage. That factor played directly into why Brooklyn could not score on the final possession. As Kyrie has the ball here and plans his attack, it's already set up perfectly for Boston to be able to help, being that Claxton and Bruce Brown are in close proximity. Brown, although he's been hitting his threes, you will live with him taking a shot over Kyrie or KD, so regardless of where he is, the space is going to be closed. And with the tear that Kyrie had been on, they were not just going to let him attack on an ISO, so as soon as he gets the ball and goes here at Marcus Smart, Al Horford is going to get ready to step up. Derek White is tagging long enough to engage the Jaylen Brown help, and that is exactly what happens because Bruce Brown is going to get to his spot in the middle. Meanwhile, Horford and Marcus Smart are in full pursuit, but this is what Bruce Brown likes to do because typically if he's able to get the ball here, he can just go ahead and engage a middle defender and normally get Claxton or Drummond an open dunk. However, that does not happen on this play. Kyrie attempts to drive into that space, Al Horford and Marcus Smart are still in a double, Jaylen Brown is all over Claxton, and Bruce Brown is being ignored. The Nets are now down to 6 seconds, Kyrie has no angle. He has no angle for a shot, and because of the long arm of the law here in Horford, he also doesn't have an angle for this Bruce Brown pass, which they might have gotten something out of this. But of course, in any case, Kyrie is going to KD for the last shot, and Jason Tatum, one-on-one on an island with Kevin Durant, gets a stop. This is where it's crucial. Do you call a timeout or do you go? Ime Udoka said that he and the Celtics are on the same page with when he would call a timeout and when he wouldn't. He has one timeout remaining, and Boston takes the gamble. They go with it. They get it ahead to Derek White. The Nets are just going to have to set something up with 9 seconds left, and that is perfect because look what ends up being the option that you can attack. It's Goran Dragic. Steve Nash did not have time to get him off the floor. Although, even if you did, it would have just been Seth Curry in his place. Nevertheless, that's important in transition. Jaylen Brown being able to attack Dragic in transition and turn the corner on him engages Bruce Brown, engages Kyrie, engages KD. So instead of having a set play out of a timeout, the Nets are going to have to scramble this entire play. There's going to be miscommunication. More or less, Nets defenders are just going to have to wing it. Because of that, look who's open. Marcus Smart, who's been hitting his threes. Jaylen Brown is going to see this, engage the defense, create an open shot that Claxton and Bruce Brown both close out to. That is yet another advantage of not having called a timeout here. Guys just had no time to think, no time to set, no time to be in place. And while Smart could have taken this three, look at Tatum already reading. KD has zero awareness of where he is. So the rest of this just becomes IQ. Tatum going to cut right behind KD, spin, game time. It's actually difficult to understate how crucial it was to not call a timeout in this situation. Claxton and Bruce Brown panicked, Kevin Durant was completely lost, and nobody on the floor sees Jason Tatum at this point. Top of that, if he hadn't had the instincts to spin, he might have gotten stripped here. The Boston Celtics escaped with that win. It would have been a complete gut punch to lose a game one that you were leading double digits in down the stretch. But that's why this series is going to be so stressful. Regardless of what you've done for 40 minutes or 42 minutes out of the game, Kyrie and or KD can just rip up your entire defensive playbook as Kyrie Irving was doing. I discussed this game in depth on my podcast. The link is in the comment section and description, along with all the other game ones that happened over the weekend. Let me know which was your favorite and what you predict for the rest of this Celtics Nets series. Also hit the like button, comment, and sub if you enjoyed, and hit the bell next to my name if you want a notification every time a new video drops. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Jaylen Brown kicks it out. Smart fakes inside.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No, that counts. Chill out. That counts. Chill out. That counts. Nah, that counts. That counts. Nah, ain't no wave it off. I saw that shit in 4K. That counts, bro. That counts. The green screen is gone. The stream is over. We're leaving the court. This shit is over, fam. Let's fucking go! We escaped!
Look at the possession. He could very well elevate here. Realizes
Oh my good. Yeah, that big counted. Oh my goodness. Get him the fuck out of here. Get Kyrie the fuck out of here.